Cattle ranching is in Isidro Medina's blood. He's the third generation of his family to tend to this small ranch in the Luque region of Paraguay, near the capital, Asunción. Beef is big business in Paraguay, but Medina is in the minority among the country's ranchers. All of what he produces here he sells locally, but for him there's little security at such a small scale.
La posibilidad que nos queda a los pequeños productores es vender domésticamente. Y todo el sueño del trabajador es vender afuera, que sería más bueno el ingreso económico y así. Pero son grandes productores.
Paraguay exports around 60% of its beef, making it one of the world's top 10 exporters. And almost all of that is shipped to just 5 markets: Chile, Russia, Israel, Brazil, and Taiwan. This year, Paraguay hopes to increase its exports to Taiwan from 37,000 tons last year to 50,000 tons, a huge increase from 2,000 tons less than 10 years ago. The cows here on Isidro's farm are literally on the other side of the world from Taiwan. This is an area dominated by Paraguay's beef industry, but the surrounding countries, Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay, ship their cows to a much bigger market, China. China is a major importer of beef from South America, with Brazil and Argentina accounting for almost 70% of its imports. Yet Paraguay exports comparatively little to China, whose major beef buyers, big state-owned enterprises, stick to the One China policy, which claims that Taiwan is part of China. As Paraguay does not adhere to that notion, they won't buy from here. Paraguay has recognized Taiwan as its own entity for over 6 decades. It's one of only 13 countries to have diplomatic relations with Taiwan and the only one in South America. Paraguay's new president, Santiago Peña, has pledged to maintain these relations despite pressure from his country's agricultural sector, which wants to open lucrative Chinese markets to soybeans and beef.
Y vuelvo a repetir, lo bueno sería si podamos vender a China y seguir con nuestras relaciones diplomáticas con Taiwán. Lo bueno era estar bien con los dos países.
Peña has said that Paraguay, quote, would love more trade with China, but adds that the small country cannot rely on a single market and risk being flooded with Chinese goods.
Having a closer collaboration with Taiwan put us closer on a path to develop an industrial sector that we will have it if we have a relation with China.
The industry's biggest players, the meat packers, say that Taiwan should create more demand for their produce.
Porque hoje Paraguay é país amigo de Taiwan. Então é muito importante que Taiwan corresponda com isso. Dê mais preferência à carne paraguaia.
Paraguay's meat packers want beef to remain the country's economic driving force. But for smaller domestic suppliers like Medina, diversification is essential to make ends meet. He now makes more money selling milk from his dairy cows and participating in horse shows. And as Paraguay looks toward growing its beef export industry to Taiwan, for its smallest ranchers, the dream of selling abroad remains a world away from reality. Scott Huang and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.